Title: Clarkson's Farm viewers clash over Season 4 plot as fans fear it might fall into a trap. Introduction: as the highly anticipated fourth season of Clarkson's Farm draws closer, the show's loyal fanbase is buzzing with both excitement and concern. Jeremy Clarkson's unique foray into farming has captivated audiences with its blend of humor, honesty, and unexpected challenges. However, the upcoming season has sparked a heated debate among viewers who worry that the show may fall into a narrative trap that could affect its charm and authenticity. Season 3 recap: Season 3 of Clarkson's Farm left fans on a high note, with Clarkson making significant strides in his farming endeavors. From battling the elements to dealing with unpredictable livestock, the season showcased Clarkson's growth and the unpredictable nature of farming. The season finale, which featured a successful harvest and Clarkson's humorous reflections on his journey, was met with widespread acclaim. Teasers and plot predictions for Season 4: with production for Season 4 well underway, the show's creators have released a few teasers and snippets that have given fans a glimpse into the new season. While the exact plot details are under wraps, some key themes have emerged from these early previews. 1. New challenges. Clarkson is set to face new and more daunting challenges. Whether it's dealing with different crops, new livestock, or external pressures, the upcoming season promises to push Clarkson's farming skills to their limits. 2. Guest appearances. Season 4 will feature several guest appearances, including experts from various fields and celebrities who are expected to provide both assistance and comic relief. 3. Personal growth. Clarkson's personal journey and evolution as a farmer will continue to be a central theme. The show will delve deeper into his interactions with the local community and his efforts to make the farm more sustainable. Viewer concerns and criticisms. Despite the excitement, a significant portion of the fanbase has expressed concerns about the direction of the show. The primary criticisms and worries include: 1. Risk of formulaic plot. Some viewers fear that the show may become formulaic, relying on predictable tropes and scenarios that could diminish its original charm. The fear is that Clarkson's personal and professional challenges might become repetitive, leading to a decline in the show's freshness. 2. Guest appearances. There's concern that the inclusion of guest stars might overshadow Clarkson's personal journey. While guest appearances can add variety and entertainment, some fans worry that they might detract from the core narrative of Clarkson's solo farming adventure. 3. Overemphasis on drama. Critics are worried that the show might lean too heavily into manufactured drama or sensationalism to attract viewers, potentially undermining the authentic, everyday struggles that have defined the series. Fan reactions and debates. The fan community has been vocal in expressing their views on the potential pitfalls of the new season. On social media platforms, forums, and fan groups, there is a lively discussion about what direction the show should take and what might go wrong. 1. Support for innovation. Some fans are enthusiastic about the new developments, arguing that change is necessary to keep the show engaging. They believe that exploring new challenges and involving guests can refresh the series and keep it relevant. 2. Advocacy for authenticity. Others advocate for maintaining the show's original spirit. They argue that the charm of Clarkson's Farm lies in its authenticity and the genuine, unscripted nature of Clarkson's farming experience. They hope that the new season will stay true to these elements. 3. Balancing act. A portion of the audience is calling for a balanced approach. They suggest that while new elements and guest appearances can be interesting, the show should not lose sight of the personal, heartfelt moments that made the earlier seasons so compelling. Producer and Clarkson's response. In response to these concerns, the show's producers and Jeremy Clarkson himself have addressed the fanbase directly. They have assured viewers that the core of the show will remain intact, with a continued focus on Clarkson's personal journey and genuine farming experiences. The producers have also promised that the new elements will complement rather than overshadow the show's central narrative. Conclusion. As Clarkson's Farm gears up for its fourth season, the clash of opinions among viewers highlights the passionate investment fans have in the show. While there are valid concerns about potential pitfalls, there is also a strong sense of anticipation for what's to come. The success of the new season will depend on how well it can balance innovation with the authenticity that has endeared it to so many. Ultimately, the coming season promises to be a defining moment for Clarkson's Farm, as it navigates the fine line between evolution and tradition. Whether it falls into a trap or soars to new heights remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. The journey will be watched with bated breath by a dedicated audience eager to see what's next for Clarkson and his farming adventure. Clarkson's Farm viewers clash over Season 4 plot as fans think it'll fall into a trap. Fans have mixed feelings over where it looks like the fourth season of the Amazon Prime Video show will go. Fans of Clarkson's Farm have clashed over the future of the show as the countdown to Season 4 continues. First released in 2021, the Amazon Prime Video documentary series has followed Jeremy Clarkson's journey from car nut to growing food to be put on dinner tables across the country. Clarkson has been directly running Diddley Squat Farm in the Cotswolds since 2019, having owned the 1,000-acre plot since 2008. There have been many ups and downs, with the show's true stars being the local farmers Jisoo has teamed up with, mainly Caleb Cooper and Gerald Cooper, no relation despite being namesakes. With 3 seasons under our belts already, all eyes are on what the future holds for Clarkson's Farm. Last month Clarkson said, "I think we'll probably finish filming Season 4 in a couple of weeks, edit that and translate it, get it out maybe in May, and then we'll start filming Season 5 pretty soon." But some fans are worried about what Season 4 might bring us given more recent exploits by the former Top Gear man. It comes after the Grand Tour frontman recently bought a pub for just shy of £1 million. Renaming it the Farmer's Dog, he opened it for the first time over the August bank holiday weekend and it has been packed out on weekends since. Starting a new thread on the Clarkson's Farm subreddit, one fan wrote about their concerns when it came to the pub and eating away too much screen time on the show. They wrote, "I'm worried Season 4 is going to fall into the trap Season 2 did with too much of its focus on the farm shop and restaurant and not as much on the farming side, and I think that's why Seasons 1 and 3 were as good as they were. My thought is it's going to focus too much on the pub, which makes sense as it's only recently opened, and leave the farm behind like they did with Season 2, as that's Jeremy's big project. What are everyone's thoughts on what we may see?" Some fans echoed the sentiment about the pub, with one saying, "It's going to be all about the pub, isn't it?" Another said they agreed that focus should be on what brought viewers to the show in the first place. But others were asking fans to see the bigger picture of what the show is actually about. One viewer replied, "The reality is that modern farmers must create their own sales avenues in order to keep farming profitable. You can no longer sustainably sell most produce to supermarkets or wholesalers at the scale of a farm like Clarkson has and keep the doors open. The power that supermarkets have to set the market price is a crime that we've allowed to occur by letting them get too powerful. It's the same reason why so few farmers are dairy farmers anymore, and no small farms are dairy farms." They added, "So, Clarkson is kind of obligated to set up other sales avenues as an existential requirement. Hence why so much of the show is focused on the farm shop, restaurant, and manufacturing and packaging of products. Because without it none of his endeavors would be profitable as the margins would be razor thin. Bearing in mind also, how often he makes no profit at all, even with these sales avenues under his limited control." Others also thought the split would be pretty even, saying, "I think the pub will feature heavily, but I am confident that there will be episodes where it is mainly about the farm, especially as I believe Jeremy bought a new tractor. There's no way they would skip over that if it happened during filming." And another posted, "I really don't think so. The filming of the last few seasons has run from October to October or thereabouts. The pub has only come into the picture in the last couple of months and it seems like it was a pretty smooth purchase. If I was a betting man, we could see a split release again where the first 4 episodes are general farming, and the last 4 introduce the pub. I think that last viewer might be on to something. Who's asking them for the lottery numbers?